After the Great Flood, as Noah's family grew and generations passed, the earth began to fill with people once again. In those days, everyone on earth spoke the same language and used the same words. This shared language created a powerful bond, a perfect unity that allowed them to travel and work together seamlessly. As these people journeyed east, they discovered a vast, beautiful plain in a land called Shinar. The soil was rich, the land was spacious, and it seemed like the ideal place to build a new life. So, they settled down, building homes, raising families, and creating a thriving community. But as their settlement grew, a new idea began to take hold. A voice of ambition rose among them, saying, "Let's make bricks and bake them until they're hard. We will build a magnificent city for ourselves. And in its center, let's build a tower so tall it reaches the heavens. This will make us famous, a great name for ourselves, and it will keep us from being scattered all over the world." This ambition, however, was fueled by pride. Their skill, their unity, their grand plans, it all became a source of self-glorification. This wasn't about honoring God or expressing gratitude for their blessings. It was about achieving glory for themselves. They started to believe they didn't need God anymore. So, the work began. Brick by brick, the tower climbed higher and higher. The sound of hammers and chisels filled the air day after day as the structure stretched towards the sky. The workers would cheer at their progress, and their leaders celebrated their growing fame. A dangerous thought spread among them. Look at what we can accomplish all on our own, without God. But the Lord was watching. He looked down from heaven and saw the city and the tower they were building. He saw something far more dangerous than the physical structure. He saw the pride growing in their hearts. God knew that if they remained united in this prideful purpose, nothing would stop them from pursuing any evil they could imagine. Their potential for good had turned into a potential for limitless arrogance. So, the Lord came down to intervene, not with a flood, but with something more subtle. He confused their language. Suddenly, words that once connected them now divided them. A worker would shout for more bricks, but his friend would hear only meaningless sounds. Someone would call for help, but the person next to them would just shake their head in confusion. Chaos erupted. Voices overlapped, frustration mounted, and arguments broke out. The construction site, once a symbol of unity and progress, fell silent. The tower, once their beacon of pride, now stood as a monument to their failure. Unable to communicate, people began to group together based on the new languages they spoke. They searched for others they could understand, and soon, these groups separated, moving in different directions to settle all across the earth, just as God had intended. The city and its unfinished tower became known as Babel, which means confusion, because it was there that the Lord confused their language and scattered them across the face of the world. The story of the Tower of Babel serves as a powerful reminder for all of us. Pride can build impressive structures, but it can never create a lasting foundation. Unity that isn't centered on God can easily lead to division and destruction. Achievements built solely for our own glory are fleeting. God desires for our plans, our dreams, and our successes to be rooted in Him. When we try to reach the top on our own, ignoring the one who gave us the ability to climb, we risk a fall much harder than the ascent. But when God is our foundation, when our work is for His glory, then true and lasting success is possible. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores these timeless truths. See you in the next video.